Maat 414. Uh, Maat is that force, that very power behind every forgiveness, every spirit to forgive. Maat is that very foundation behind every spirit to give, to continue to give the best to humanity. It's very, very easy under darkness. With the darkness that surrounds our world, it's very, very easy not to forgive one another, not to forgive ourselves, not to forgive our past. And it is very, very easy not to give the best to humanity and not to give the best to the living. And rather, in order to hurt humanity, you say you loved the dead and you say you give to the dead. What a terrible waste of human energy and human time. A very good way to tell the living that you hate them is to love the dead. The dead are long gone. And a very good way to hurt the living is to make sacrifices to the dead and the unknown. That is the reason why you came here. So that Maat will form the foundation of your life so that you would learn to forgive. Bitterness from the onset will warn you. Forgive ancient Egypt. Those that tormented your soul, those that terrorized your soul, those like test tools that teared apart and divided you. Forgive them, but know better than them. Know exactly what they know and know better than them. Give the best. Put your hands not inside your pocket, but inside your heart to bring the best, and then Maat will be willing to give you even more. You're wondering who is bringing you this very glorious light amidst great darkness. This is LTBLIGHT Premier Coach, Seller #1, COACHEMEN. Our movement to space is not to subdue anyone, but to bring the goodness of our heart to them. To all the parts of the earth is not to subdue and destroy them, but to give them the best. For them to eat with us and know the power of humanity. In error, in commission, in omission, by any way that we misjudged one another, let us learn to forgive each other. That's the reason why you came here. And that is by our own demonstrations, by the demonstrations of the day, this 419th day, to learn to forgive each other and to learn to give the best to one another. Give good to one another, not nothing, not false hope, not a word of make-believe. Give good to one another. Forgive one another our past mistakes and error. Remember, we are not perfect. We are sinners. Zealous. You're here for a purpose. LTBLIGHT member sent you here knows that we're going to seal you and bring you back to light and bring you and plant you, solidly plant you to your root. And we exercise our staff of command at this hour to the fullest and to the best use. Download the LTBLIGHT spiritual package, a great package in our world today. This 419th day message is very, very powerful. Pay attention. Connect back to the right current so that you can sell not on murky waters, not on blood, not on the wrong energy, but on clear, pure, like the sellers, pure water, the right current. Come into the global market so that you can be able to buy and sell and preserve your own children, your own generations down the line. Do not pass a legacy of poverty to your own children. They preserved it. Amenhotep had preserved it in his pyramid, in his tomb. The pyramids of Giza is a living testimony that is being plundered today. It's a living testimony to that very feat. It was great gold, treasures that was being laid there for their own children and their own generations to come. 419th message told you that you cannot be able to repeat that very feat without forgiveness in your heart and without a spirit to continue to give the best to humanity, not the dead, not the dead. No. That is a plague, property destroyer, in order to continue to blindfold you and me. If you want to beat the plague, the man-made plague, to remain in poverty, download the LTBLIGHT well building system and begin to do it one by one, step by step, inch by inch, degrees by inch. But it must begin today. You must stand up now. To live and never die, you must stop the hands of the destroyer in your life. It came with darkness, darkness, darkness. That is depression, depression, depression. The death of the firstborn, death all over the land of Egypt, death to our soul, to our spirit, to who we are, to our seeds, to our crops. You can say stop powerfully, ebulliently, effectively, efficaciously today. Remember this very journey we've been doing from day one to this very 419 day that you're seeing us. Maybe today is your first day of seeing us, and you can be a testimony that it's a great blessing to your life, an eye-opener to your life. Do be well, my friend. It's a 1001 day and 1 day presentation. We've made all the sacrifices to be here to do it. We're not going to do it behind the dark. No. In broad daylight. That is why it's called light magic. We'll make it happen before you. With our staff of command, we begin to change that your destiny and unwind it. We begin to unfold you. That spell over your eyes, we begin to remove it. That very chain, invisible chain on your legs that makes you not to walk with the sun in the first place, we begin to remove it. Do be well. We've gone noble to this very day's message. Go right now and begin to ask for God. Thank you.